6, Igor.
Why do you want to be a lobby boy?
Who wouldn't? At the Grand Budapest, sir.
Because so much of the movie takes place in this hotel, our first task was to find a great old hotel and to then build the production around that.
A number of years ago, I decided to spend the month of August in the spa town of Nebelsbad below the Alpine Sudetenwalds and had taken up rooms in the Grand Budapest.
I found the hotels that I liked the way they were. Then we went and tried to find which ones exist and what condition are they in.
So we looked all over Central Europe, anywhere where there might still be a great old Grand Hotel that was just sitting there empty, waiting to be used by us, which turned out didn't really exist.
Along the way, we stumbled across a department store that was empty in this small city called Görlitz.
There's one huge atrium with balconies at different layers going up. And the production took it over, and the interior of that shopping mall has become the interior of the hotel.
Experience.
Hotel Kinski, kitchen boy, 6 months. Hotel Berlitz, mop and broom boy, 3 months. Before that, I was a skillet scrubber.
Experience 0.
We had to take this building and figure out the physical space of this hotel. It had everything to do with Rafe's character. One thing that I found very inspiring was just that he's very exact and very particular.
Have those been brushed and blocked?
Of course, Mr. Gustave.
Pack them in the hat boxes. Is that from Oberstdorf & Company?
I believe so, Mr.
Second trunk. Who has the tickets?
I do, Mr. Gustave.
Give them to me.
We tried to be up to that level with the hotel, things being in place and in order and polished. All kinds of other little sets were buried within this building, and then our production offices were on the top floor of it, so it became kind of this hive for Grand Budapest Hotel.
It was off-season, and by that time decidedly out of fashion, and it had already begun its descent into shabbiness and eventual demolition.
Because there's a sort of flashback structure to the film, as the audience, you first meet the hotel in the 1960s.
We knew that we wanted to shoot the 60s hotel and the 30s hotel back to back. So in effect, we created a set within a set.
We built the first one, then we built the 1960s, and then we shot it backwards and peeled away the 1960s layer and kind of exposed the earlier period hotel inside of it.
The design of the movie is almost all inspired by things in real life, and the process of preparing the movie was in part traveling to different places in Eastern Europe and gathering ideas for what would go into this hotel.
And once we lit it and dressed it and furnished it, and filled the set with our hotel staff of bellboys and doormen, and filled the lobby with 150 extras, it really came to life as a real place.
What is a lobby boy? A lobby boy is completely invisible, yet always in sight. A lobby boy remembers what people hate. A lobby boy anticipates the client's needs before the needs are needed.
Every single extra looks beautiful and extravagant and very much their own character. And there's so many different things going on in a hotel, especially when you get to know the staff. There's so many different personalities and stories, people having gossips about each other and all that kind of stuff.
The hotel does sort of become a character in the movie, as you might expect.
The Grand Hotel Budapest is the last gasp of real aristocratic Europe within the culture of the grand hotels.
People used to go to some place like this hotel and they'd stay for 6 weeks, but it doesn't really exist anymore anywhere.
The film plays with the idea of nostalgia.
It's like a film we remember seeing when we were children on the television on Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock.
Although it's a made-up place and a made-up time, the hotel represents something fine and cultivated and civilized and sophisticated from another time.